There is no denying that Cleveland is a music mecca with the Rock Hall, Playhouse Square, and a live music scene that's really off the charts. But the children's music scene here is certainly following suit, thanks to the tunes of one Cleveland native hitting a high note with the littles in our lives. Jackson and I even got to see the magic for ourselves. Meet Jesse Jukebox.
Yep, I see all the parents coming.
One by one, the sounds of children entering music class.
Hey, Quinn!
He knows all the kids by name, each one special to him. Each one a reason why Jesse Friedberg does what he does.
Hi, Laura, nice to meet you. So excited. We're gonna tune this up real quick, everybody. Okay, let's get started. We are the monkeys climbing through the trees.
Jackson and all the kids captivated.
We're the monkeys. Ooh, ooh, ah, we're the monkeys.
He's Jesse Jukebox. The name sings for itself. That's because music has always been the soundtrack of his life, even if it wasn't always evident to others.
Awesome job, everybody. I struggled. I never really thought I fit in.
As a young child, Jesse struggled with a speech delay. The ABCs were all he could sing.
And I remember kids, growing up, be like, "Oh, that's so cute that you can sing the ABCs. What's your name?" And I couldn't tell you.
So perhaps not a surprise, no one really saw his potential.
You know, it's funny. I took piano lessons when I was a kid, briefly, with my sister, and the teacher told my mom that she was the musically talented one. I had no talent. She was right because I never practiced.
That's because that was a struggle too. He was diagnosed with ADHD, hard for him to concentrate, to process information at school.
I had like a crazy overbite and like huge glasses, and I just had like horrible vision, and I just felt out of place. And I remember thinking a lot of times, since I was so bad in school, I was actually told I was dumb. I just felt like I was complicated.
I like to think I'm special, but I have a hard time in school.
But Jesse eventually channeled those experiences into songwriting. At 14, he picked up a guitar.
When I learned that there's these like The Who, and the guitar player from The Who writes the songs. He doesn't even sing them, but he writes the songs. I don't know, it just opened up something for me. I just was like, oh my gosh, I can do that.
He joined a band, and despite no formal training, acceptance into the prestigious Berklee School of Music. That's where everything connected.
I was trying to make a couple extra bucks, and there's people like, oh, would you come play my kid's birthday party for $50 or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I was getting good at it, and I wanted to start writing my own songs, and I learned, one, it's a lot of fun to write kids' songs. I take it really seriously, but it's also really fun.
After graduation in 2012, Jesse recorded a children's album called Jesse's Jukebox.
I am awesome, you are awesome, macaroni and cheese is awesome.
Several more followed. His most recent album, Just a Minute, dropped in September. Now, he sells out local venues with kids.
Wake up, dance, and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
It's been really wild. Even 10 years ago, I wouldn't have believed me.
I'm a superhero.
Today, his music assures kids that feelings of embarrassment and anxiety are okay, and sometimes should be welcome.
And it's okay to not be okay sometimes. People get that way.
But living out his dream on stage, still not always easy.
I still struggle to this day. I mean, sometimes it takes me a while to think of what I want to say and how I want to say it. Singing, I've always sang. That's never left, and it's probably a big reason of why I'm doing what I do now.
Communicating through music that speaks loud and clear through a language all can understand, no matter their age.
I'm just gonna shake it off, shake it off. Let's all shake it off together, my friends. I wouldn't trade this for anything. I'm so lucky. Nice job, yay!
How cool is he? Okay, Jesse credits his mom as the constant inspiration who pushed him to where he is today. Jesse's father passed away at a young age, but Jesse says he realized through his dad's music therapy during cancer treatment how music really fits everywhere. So what's next for Jesse? He has concerts coming up in Chicago and beyond, Cleveland too. To find his concert schedule or a CD, we'll post a link on our website, WKYC.com.
How cool is he?
What a cool story.
Yeah.
Isn't that a story?
A lot of layers to that.
A lot of layers.
Yeah.
But he makes kids smile. Again, we saw it firsthand. He's just very popular, and I think he's shaping the kids' music scene here in Cleveland.
Absolutely.
And he's one to watch. Watch out for Jesse.
Oh, thanks so much for sharing. And Jackson?
Oh, yeah.
Handsome
Jackson loves a good tambourine.
I know, Jackson loves his little musical
Yeah,
instruments.
it's
Wonderful
really nice.
story.
Thanks.
Love you, Jesse.